Tata Motors has recently slashed the prices of its two electric cars Tiago and Nexon by up to 1.2 lakh rupees. How cost effective have EVs become compared to petrol with this reduction in prices from Tata? How big is the EV segment market in the country? And based on these, which shares should one invest in? Let's understand all of that in this video. Tata Motors has reduced the price of Tiago EV by 70,000 rupees and Nexon EV by up to 1.2 lakh rupees. Now, the ex-showroom price of Tiago EV starts at 7.99 lakh rupees and Nexon EV starts at 14.49 lakh rupees. After the price reduction, Tiago EV starting at 6.99 lakh rupees has become the second cheapest electric car in the country after the compact MG Comet priced at 6.99 lakh rupees. With this price cut from Tata Motors, buying an electric car has become easier for Indian customers like you and me. Now, along with this particular aspect, recovering the initial extra cost of EVs compared to petrol cars will also take less time for customers. Now, compared to petrol cars, it is very important to consider the long-term savings on fuel and maintenance of EVs. Now, for this, let's understand it with an example. The ex-showroom price of the petrol model Tiago XTA is 6.95 lakh rupees and the price of the electric model Tiago EV XT medium range 250 kilometers is 8.99 lakh rupees. While the registration cost is lower for EV models, the insurance is more expensive. Adding all these, Tiago EV has become costlier by approximately 1.6 lakh rupees. Now, the running cost of EVs, that is fuel and other expenses, has decreased in recent times. Running cost can be understood based on daily travel. Considering a distance of 30 kilometers every day, that is 33,000 kilometers in 3 years, the cost of insurance premium, service and fuel or the charging cost will be 2.41 lakh rupees for a Tiago XTA, whereas it will be only 56,487 rupees for EV XT. Looking at these factors, EVs work out to be approximately cheaper by 26,000 rupees than petrol models. This makes it clear that while EVs may initially seem expensive, they prove to be cost effective in the long run. If your car runs 40 kilometers daily, it will take over 3 years and 4 months to break even with a Tiago EV. Driving 30 kilometers daily, you will recover your extra cost in 4.5 years. Now, similarly, with a 15-kilometer journey, your car will break even in 6.8 years. Now, it is worth noting that some battery modules need to be replaced after 8 years or 1.6 lakh kilometers. Now, let's talk about charging, infrastructure and challenges. The convenience and cost of charging an EV can vary in different places in India. The cost of charging per unit at public stations ranges from 5 rupees to 15 rupees. This is more expensive for fast chargers. On the other hand, if there is infrastructure at your home or society, the cost of charging will be between 2 rupees to 9 rupees per unit. Due to lower rates of domestic electricity compared to commercial charging at home turns out to be cheaper. However, it takes more time. Talking about challenges, the number of charging stations outside cities is currently limited, which makes it challenging to use electric cars for long trips. Lack of awareness and servicing about EV batteries and fewer service centers compared to petrol cars add to these challenges. According to auto expert Vikas Yogi, buying an EV has become cheaper after the recent price cut and recovering the additional cost compared to petrol will happen sooner, provided you buy an EV costing less than 10 lakh rupees. Drive 50 to 60 kilometers daily and charge at home. Overall, the prices of EVs are decreasing in the country and there has also been a decrease in insurance costs. With the increase in the number of charging stations, there is hope for EV maintenance to become cheaper, which could lead to an increase in the number of these cars on the roads.